Hmm. Good morning, Mother. Alright, so let me see if this works. I am going to try to show you how this thing works over video. Alright, so first of all, the charger is back here, which I think you know. So that's just where you plug it in, right at the bottom below the battery. I think before you go, you should get another lithium battery. Whatever this is, you should take it to the camera store. This gives you, after a full night of charge, about 80 minutes. So, I don't know, you can just charge a couple of them overnight and then have them in your bag. On the back of the camera here is the on switch, the record button. Right here, it's the same as the Canon. Does it show up? There. That's the same as the Canon on your regular camera. There's a play button, there is a record button, and then the one with the camera is just the one-shot camera. And this is the zoom. I think you know how to put in a disc. Actually, up here is something that we haven't used before. But at the very top of it, you'll see it has a night shot vision. You can actually just turn that on when it's recording. Inside, the focus. So anyways, I took a picture of it, but inside here, there's a visual index key. There's a setup key, an edit, and a display. So the actual one that you're going to use the most is the setup key. There are two kinds of discs that you put in here. One is a recordable one or a re-recordable one, and one is just the straight through. The re-recordable one, you can just exactly do that, re-record over what you've already recorded. I've used those, but I haven't actually tried to record over it. So, let me see which ones. So when you go to actually get the discs, this is what it is, and I'll put one of them in the package. But Handycam DVD RW or DVD. Oh, this is the same one, and that's not what I wanted. Yeah, anyways, one will say re-recordable on the front, and the other one won't. So that is that. So a couple things that you'll just need to get started. If you put in a re-recordable one, when you first put it in, it's going to ask you to format the disk. Alright, so how you do that is, this one's already been in, so it's not going to ask me, but I'm going to turn it on. And when I go into the record format, that's the one that looks like it has the train marks. It's this one in the middle. So that's the one that you'll just, oh sorry, this one. So you'll just turn it to that knob when you want to start recording. Now, when you put it in, it may ask you to format the disk. So then you're going to need to go to Setup here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the screen and do this at the same time. Hopefully I can get this menu to show. Okay, maybe that's the angle. Okay, so you go to Setup. Well, that's not going to show. But click the Setup thing. Go down. The first one's going to be M, which is for manual set. has program, P effect, D effect, white balance. You may want to play around with all those. I haven't. The next one is camera set. Has a self timer, digital zoom, steady shot, night shot. And I think for like the night shot, you can do it there, or you can actually just do it on the top for that button that I just showed you. The same thing for the steady shot. You should always just leave it on the steady shot. If you go down, it's going to have the LCD brightness. I don't think you really need to worry about that. And the most important one is the fourth icon down on the setup menu. That's the disk set. So when, like I said, if you put in a re-recordable one, it's going to ask you to format the disk when you first get it. So on the disk set, you click the right arrow, and it's going to take you over to the next menu. The first one is record mode. I always just leave it in SP. The next one is format. Now, when you need to format it, just click enter there, or click over the right arrow. The next one is finalize. So that's the one after you finish recording your disc and you're happy with it, and you actually just want to watch it on a DVD, then you need to format it if you want to transfer it. Otherwise, you can watch it on this. But that's the same thing that I was talking about why I just wanted to keep it for a few more days, because I needed to finalize those discs. When you do the finalize, click enter on it, and it'll give you just some instructions. You just need to keep it steady. So you just put it down on a table, and it'll take, you just click enter, enter. It'll take like 3 minutes or something like that. And that is about it. There's a disk title thing here if you want to name your disks, but I haven't named any of mine. I've just written on them in marker or whatever. And I think that is about it. There's also a I don't even call it, like a clock set here that you can change the time so that you at least know what time of day it is, yada yada. And that's it. Oh, here, I guess it has a record lamp. You can turn that on or off. That'll just increase the light. So, it shouldn't be any more difficult than that. When you are actually wanting to watch the movie, you just put it in. Here are all the controls: play, rewind, stop, previous, next. So, good luck. I'm sure we will have conversations of it. But that's about it. I'm mailing it this morning, and whatever it is, I'll mail it so that it gets there at least by Friday. So, hopefully it gets there in one piece. I promise to put some bubble or something on there. Alright? And, love you.